Alright, welcome to this episode of my playthrough of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. We are doing the Reason of State quest, which is Dijkstra, Roche, and Taller's plan to assassinate King Radovid, because they feel he is unfit to rule the throne, or unfit to occupy the throne and rule Redania, and I kind of agree, and even various other soldiers agree. Additionally, Philippa Eilhart, who was, I believe they kind of described her as, when Radovid was a child, she was his tutor, his mentor, basically his stewardess. We found her. We've enlisted her help as well. Of course, Dijkstra wants to go behind Philippa's back, but Philippa's too clever for that. She was listening in on the conversation that the four of us had to actually act and modify the plan to not include Philippa. And she came to Geralt and said, here's a ring that belonged to his father. If you give him that, he'll believe you. And we said, what's the catch? She's like, there is no catch. And we're like, I know you too well. There's another catch. You always have at least 2 pokers in the fire. And she's like, this time I'll be content with 1. I still don't believe her, but obviously she's not willing to play her hand right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to board Radovid's ship, which is now here in Novigrad as opposed to in Oxenfurt where we saw it last, and try and lure him into the ambush site. And let's see what happens.
Witcher Geralt, what do you want?
An audience. Got new information about Philippa Eilhart.
I'll need your weapons. Now follow me. Your Majesty, the Witcher, with news of Philippa Eilhart.
I hope you brought something better than magic crystals this time.
I know where she is.
Perhaps. Or perhaps you seek to trick me, like the others.
I'm a professional, you can trust me, or what others?
What others?
You see, a rumor went around that I generously reward any who bring information about Eilhart. There's no shortage of the greedy and the stupid, so a queue quickly formed at the gangway to the ship. The first aboard was a hunter. Brought me a dead owl with no eyes. He thought I'd believe it, shower him with gold. I had him blinded, then thrown overboard with a stone tied round his neck. The second was the postmaster from Oxenfurt. Claimed to have a letter she'd penned. It was forged, of course. I had his fingers cut off. He'll never write again. Oh, and I took his tongue. The spoken lie is just as reprehensible. Needless to say, the rest of the queue dispersed quickly.
Yeah. In addition to Radovid not entirely being right in the head, he's also cruel.
I'm a professional. Got a reputation to uphold. Be stupid of me to come to you empty-handed.
My father's ring. Philippa used it to stamp her decrees, then distribute them as the word of the king. Where is she?
Under your nose, sire. In Novigrad. In a house on the bridge leading to Temple Isle.
Why haven't you brought her to me?
Gotta capture someone to take them anywhere. All I did was track her down, then stole this ring as proof that I had.
Do you fear her?
No, you want to kill her yourself. With your own hands. I know this.
You shall come with me. Hubrecht, gather the men.
How many, sire?
All of them. Well, where is she? Where is Philippa?
Like I said, house on the bridge, closer to the other end.
Close off this end. We need no guests, no innocent bystanders, or witnesses. Damian, Duke, Egbert, Freak, Caspar. You shall stay here, secure the rear, and kill the Witcher.
This how you thank those who serve you? You don't know where Philippa is exactly.
You don't know where Philippa's hiding. Not exactly, without me.
Fret not. We'll manage. Naturally, it would be easier with your help, but you irritate me. You know too much. You impede me too often. And I find your arrogance an annoyance. I've had men killed for less. Follow me.
Any last words? Oh, fuck!
Free the Witcher, then Radovid. Hang on, Geralt. On our way.
Current objective is to kill Radovid.
All right.
Thanks for your help.
Plan's gone to hell. So be it. We'll improvise. Follow me, Geralt. We must get to Radovid before reinforcements arrive.
Stay in formation!
Oh, and he's behind this barricade.
Summon reinforcements!
Damn it.
I guess we should have stayed with Roche as opposed to just charging on ahead. But because he was like, we need to get there quickly, I did. Yeah, Roche, I've killed all of them. We can go. Except apparently they've spawned some more.
Shut up and fight.
Open up! I command you to open the door!
You needed merely to ask. That settles the score. And that was from the heart. Forgive me. I could not deny myself the pleasure.
How did she... Where? Why? How the fuck?
Eavesdropped on us, back at the warehouse.
What? And you didn't think it worth mentioning?
Lads, the time to discuss this is later. Radovid is dead. It matters not by whose hand. Mission accomplished. Now let's get the hell away. Place will be thick with Redanians in minutes.
Let's go.
Well, what? Is it done?
It's done. Though all did not go according to plan. More on that later. First, a stiff drink and a toast. The North. Temeria.
Temeria!
Bloody Temeria!
I can say Temeria or not too early to celebrate. Yeah, why not? Let's celebrate.
Temeria. What now, Roche? A new guerrilla campaign against the Black Ones?
No. The war just ended.
How's that? There's something I don't know about?
I'd say so. You see, tomorrow at noon, the commander of Army Group Center will sign a truce in Emir's name. A truce whose wording we agreed with Dijkstra.
So back there in Velen, when the trolls nabbed you?
Yes, I was returning from the last round of talks. Emir will keep Edion and Lyria, but in exchange for Radovid's head and a stop to guerrilla activities, he will withdraw from Temeria.
Which will become the Empire's vassal state.
Self-ruled internally, with its own courts, administrative structures and army. The silver lilies will bloom neath the rays of the great sun. So I say were I a poet. But I'm not, so all I'll say is there was no other fucking way.
I want the whole truth, Roche, you, and Nilfgaard, or you're gonna get bilked. Emir will get his way.
Haven't told me the whole truth.
You're right on that account. We know you're bloody allergic to politics, decided to emphasize majors and whatnot.
If it were done when 'tis done, then 'twere well it were done quickly. That but this blow might be the be-all and end-all here.
What's that?
Vakmeth, Act 1, Scene 7. Always wanted to play that. Never cast as anything but a halberdier. Geralt, what Tala told you, put it out of your mind. There will be no truce with Nilfgaard. Redania, under my enlightened rule, will fight on until it wins. And when it does, it will unite all the North, including Temeria.
What? How? This is not what we Plough agreed.
True. Instead, we insisted on one realm's questionable sovereignty. And to recover it, we gave Emir virtually all the North's other kingdoms. It was not a wise arrangement. So, no deal.
You two-faced horseman. I will not allow this.
Actually, you, Roche, should be the first to understand I've no choice.
Why the hell would I understand?
Because you too are a patriot. Geralt, this doesn't concern you. You may go. Fare thee well on your path, or whatnot.
Can't let you kill them, Dijkstra.
Oh, hard luck. Then you'll die with them. Kill them all.
Rumble time! Stop walking into his wall!
Of course, Dijkstra would be the kind to backstab his co-conspirators.
Bloody hell! Bugger me sideways!
That was close. Very close.
It's hardly over. The envoy, due to meet the Nilfgaardians tomorrow. No doubt Dijkstra ordered him killed. We'll need to protect him.
Sorry, you're on your own.
You've had your fill of politics, I understand. Once it's over, come to Vizima. You'll be received with honors. Farewell, Wolf.
Yeah, I would have preferred not to kill Dijkstra, but didn't really give me the choice. I mean, Dijkstra's an ass, but like, if it had given me the option for a peaceful resolution, rather than just letting him kill Roche, Taller, and Vess, then I would have done that. But I wasn't about to let him kill Roche, Taller, and Vess. So, and that's really as simple as it is. I wasn't willing to let him kill them. Well, Dijkstra's no more. Alright, so what do we want to do now? There's not much in the way of quests I can do anymore. But I do have all of these points of interest up here, which I was way too low of a level to get to at the time. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to head to Est Tair and start working on those. Hierarch Square is the closest signpost, which is this way. So, 2 nutters taken care of in the form of King Radovid and Dijkstra, I guess. Yeah, we'll start at this end. Actually, we'll go for this one first, this guarded treasure, because that one was guarded by a Leshan, which obviously I was not strong enough to take on at the time. So we're actually going to start at Arames's abandoned manor. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done any of this, like, exploration stuff. Because, well, the points of interest that I had to explore were too high of a level for me, and now that I've done all the side quests and main story stuff, I've leveled up quite a bit, so I no longer have to keep it on pause. I hope, anyway. And who knows, maybe I'll get 4 levels and be able to equip the mastercrafted armor. Bunch of level 5 wolves. Yeah, I've taken on multiple Leshens now, so I know what I'm up against here. It's level 20. Like right now, level 20 is 11 levels below me. But back when I first encountered this, it was like 10 levels above me. Leshen Mutagen Monster Bone and Leshen Resin. Let's actually get that guarded treasure, whatever it is. Greater Zoria Runestone, Lesser Glyph of Quen, Emerald Dust, White Wolf Hide, Loathen, and Hunting Gauntlets. Alright. Next is going to be this one. And what do we have? We have a bandit camp with Fallen Knights. Level 33. Interesting.
Wizardry! I'm over it. Witness me, brothers! Sing, brothers! Sing! Sing! Witness you, brother! Oh, what a day! What a lovely day! Wizardry!
Will admit, did not expect level 33 enemies. Reconnaissance Commander's Notes. Oh, that's going to be a side quest, isn't it? Pitched camp in the ruins of the observation towers as M ordered. Hope we won't have to sit here long. Margin note. Important. Bren lost 200 crowns to me at Gwent, but has no coin on him. Need to take it out of his next share of the loot. Boring as fuck. Been sitting here 8 days now and naught's happened. Besides that one grain caravan which we raided, sending the merchants off running in only their unspeakables. Hope to high heaven they'll transfer us somewhere more interesting quick, because here every man jack of us is near about off, is not with boredom. Not entirely sure what they mean by every man jack of us, but whatever. Order of the Flaming Rose Armor, Order of the Flaming Rose Gauntlets, Diagram, Order of the Flaming Rose Sword, Ruby Dust, Sap, Lesser Stribog Runestone, Goat Hide, and Amethyst Dust. What level is Order of the Flaming Rose stuff? Level 35. Very interesting. I recall mention of Order of the Flaming Rose something or other, but I couldn't for the life of me tell you what they were. Alright, so next is going to be this, looks like a village. But first, meditation. It's an abandoned site, of course it is. And marker for Hedel. An arachnomorph. I've never encountered an arachnomorph before. It looks like it's basically a giant spider. So every fantasy game's got to have that. I was far enough away from the other ones for Geralt to sheath his sword, but I know there's more because, well, it didn't do the abandoned site animation thing where the people return. Level 32! Yay! So, as you may recall, the reason I've been, or the way I've been using my ability points is that there's a trophy for getting every ability in one particular branch. Now I assume by one particular branch they are referring to one vertical column here. So fast attack, muscle memory, precise blows, whirl, and crippling strikes. To unlock the 4th level or 5th row in this chart, I had to spend 30 points in this in the combat category. I have now spent 30 points, so I suspect if I get crippling strikes, I will then therefore get the trophy. And I'm hoping that what the trophy means is I don't have to get every single one of the abilities in the combat category, which it could very well mean, but we shall see. Do I get a trophy? Yeah, they mean I have to do every single ability here. So rather than spending 5 points here, I should have spent, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 across the board here. Ah, well, that's okay. I'm sure there's some ability to, re-spec your points. I don't know how to do that, but I'm sure there is a way to do that. If not, I'll just have to do it next time I play the game. Alright, and I do see we're about at the 30-minute mark, but I also know that last episode was short because of... we hit a point where I wouldn't have been able to wrap it up in that episode, so I'm going to give you a little bit extra this episode, and we're going to do this undiscovered location, which looks like it's up in the hills from the village of Heddle. We have an armored Arakas, level 37 it looks like. Ah. And it is a red name, but it doesn't have a skull. It looks like there's a regular Arakas up there. Where did that armored Arakas go? Ah, there it is. There we go. Armored Arakas is gone.
Show me what you got.
One looks like it has a pine cone, and then that 38 one, the venomous Arakas, has a red skull. Ow. Okay. Ow, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. Oh, thank God for undying. Ow! Okay, that was stupid. I need to take them one at a time. And I need to be better at them not snaring me in that. Okay, there's the one gone. It is a red skull enemy, but I feel like I can take it. if I'm careful. And there's a griffin over there. That's okay. I'm going to avoid the Arrakis just because I know this is already extra on this episode, so let's see what this point of interest is. It's a guarded treasure. What is it guarded by? Oh, it's a ghoul. Oh, so this is like a graveyard.
Come on.
Okay, we gotta take care of the Al Ghul first. Because it bolsters the ghouls. We got an open grave here. But, oh, it looks like the actual treasure is down from here. It's probably in here. Silver emerald necklace. Silver plate. New Moon Gauntlets, Amber Dust, Lesser Zoria Runestone, Tyr Tokar Blade, Greater Perun Runestone, Sapper's Trousers, Leather Straps, Lesser Chernobog Runestone, and Florins. And that marks the treasure as got. So, now I'm going to call an end to the episode here. You know the drill, click over there. Join me next time when we see what we want to do next. Probably more of these points of interest. I'll see you then.